What's up, legends? Are you absolutely crushing it in Counter-Strike 2? Or maybe, just maybe, you're looking for something fresh? A new arena to test your skills? A new tactical challenge that scratches that competitive itch, but with a spicy twist? Well, get ready, because today we're diving deep into 12 incredible upcoming tactical shooters that are giving CS2 a serious run for its money. Some you can play right now in early access or demos, others are on the very near horizon. So buckle up, hit that like button, and let's find your next obsession. Okay, let's talk about DFUSE. Imagine CS2's intense 5v5 bomb defusal, but now injected with a serious dose of MOBA strategy and deep lore. That's DFUSE. This isn't just about aim, it's about team synergy. You'll be in 5v5 objective-based rounds. Think bomb plants, defusals, and resource capture, but with unique player roles and abilities that demand coordinated teamwork. Dynamic loadouts let you adapt mid-match, and there's even a nemesis system to hunt down rivals. Unlike CS2's pure gunplay, DFUSE rewards strategic thinking and preserving the map's integrity. It's tactical, but with layers. Set in a dystopian underground world, you're a neutral agent, caught between 6 warring factions, all vying for control over precious resources. Covert ops, espionage, this isn't your typical cops and robbers. It adds a narrative depth CS2 just doesn't have. Developed by AEY Studios, DFUSE is definitely one to watch if you want that CS2 tactical feel, but crave more strategic complexity and a rich universe. Keep an eye out for news on playtests because this one looks solid. Next, prepare for a mind-bending tactical experience with ALARA Prime. Forget 5v5. ALARA Prime throws out the rulebook with its insane 4v4v4 3-team format. Mind blown. This is where it gets wild. Each round, one team defends an uplink, while the other 2 teams attack. Roles rotate, forcing constant adaptation, backstabbing, and tactical deception. It's got that Counter-Strike precision shooting combined with gadget-based tactics reminiscent of Rainbow Six Siege, but with this triple threat dynamic that makes every match unpredictable. You pick from 4 classes: Assault, Infiltrator, Support, Engineer, each with unique weapons and gadgets. It's a pure tactical playground. Set in a futuristic alternate reality, you're a cyborg competing in a high-stakes combat sport for an audience. No terrorists, no counter-terrorists, just pure, high-tech tactical warfare in a sci-fi backdrop. Developed by Fall Damage Studio, ALARA Prime is planned for release in 2025. This is a free-to-play game that promises to shake up the tactical shooter genre big time. Alright, if you like your shooters with a dash of hero abilities and chaotic multi-team battles, then Heart Electric needs to be on your radar. This one comes from veterans who worked on Battlefield and Helldivers 2, so you know it's got some serious pedigree. Heart Electric is a fast-paced hero shooter where 4 teams of 3 players battle for control over life-sustaining hearts. Think Deathmatch meets Capture the Flag with an extraction twist. You pick unique heroes with distinct abilities and customizable loadouts. Capture hearts, attract attention, then get ready for ambushes. And here's the kicker. Once 2 teams are out, it shifts into a no-respawn battle royale phase. The magnetic flux power even lets you navigate the environment in wild new ways. It's strategic, adaptable, and pure unpredictable fun. No deep narrative here, just pure dynamic battlefield scenarios focused on shifting power balances and outsmarting your rivals to dominate the arena. Modoyo, the new Swedish studio behind it, is led by a Battlefield and Star Wars Battlefront veteran. Release date is still TBD, but keep your eyes glued to Steam for updates. From hero shooters to something much more grounded. If you're looking for a no-frills, combat is king experience like Counter-Strike 2, then feast your eyes on WRAITH OPS. This game is stripping away the fluff and focusing on pure, hardcore FPS action. WRAITH OPS is all about tight, reactive, and accessible combat with a super fast time to kill. Headshots are king, encouraging precision and aggressive plays. They're aiming for around 60 weapons, fewer perks, but the ones they have significantly impact gameplay. Think Counter-Strike's focus on gun skill, but with dynamic weather to keep campers on their toes. It's combat is king. No loot boxes, no endless cosmetic distractions, just pure skill-based action. No narrative here. WRAITH OPS is about delivering straightforward, skill-based multiplayer action. It's pure combat. Developed by Grassroots, this game is born from a desire to return to the golden era of shooters. They're focusing on a limited number of polished maps, aiming for a competitive alternative to bloated live service games. As of early 2025, we're still awaiting a confirmed release date, but previews highlight its immense promise. Speaking of unique visuals, if you like your tactical shooters with a splash of color and a faster pace than CS2, check out Polyzone. This game takes the 5v5 tactical shooter formula and gives it a vibrant, arcade-like feel. Gameplay. Polyzone is 5v5, fast-paced, and all about precise gunplay and team coordination, just like CS2. It's got bomb planting and defusal, but often with faster movement and a slightly more arcadey vibe. It's accessible yet competitive, focusing on skillful shooting and map control. If you love CS2's objectives but want a smoother, quicker experience without the deep realism focus, Polyzone is your jam. No deep lore or narrative here, it's all about competitive matches in stylized arenas. Polyzone is from an indie studio aiming to modernize classic tactical shooters with smoother mechanics and shorter match durations. It's out on PC and constantly being updated. Definitely something you can jump into very soon. Okay, this next one is truly wild. What if death wasn't the end? What if you could rewind? Enter Setback. This game flips the traditional FPS genre on its head with its mind-bending setbacking mechanic. Instead of dying and respawning, you literally rewind through time to a previous moment. This creates unbelievably dynamic gameplay, allowing strategic recovery from mistakes and entirely new tactical opportunities. It's a fast-paced arena shooter emphasizing quick reflexes and movement, but that rewind mechanic is a total game changer. Unlike CS2's methodical one life per round structure, Setback offers a completely fresh take on combat, blending action with time manipulation. Setback doesn't focus on a deep story. It's all about the gameplay innovation and unique mechanics in intense arena combat. Development and release, Setback is available on Steam, proving that indie developers are constantly pushing the boundaries of what an FPS can be. You can literally play this one right now. Alright legends, we are halfway through this epic list. If you're digging these potential CS2 alternatives, please do me a massive favor and smash that like button. It really helps the channel. And if you haven't already, subscribe for more deep dives into the hottest games. Now let's get back to it.
Ever wondered what would happen if an FPS and an RTS had a baby? Wonder no more, because that's Earthbreakers. This unique blend comes from Petroglyph Games, who are legends in the RTS world. Earthbreakers isn't just about shooting. It's about building factories, producing vehicles, and managing resources to assault enemy bases. You're switching between direct combat and strategic base management. Teams fight to control the map by protecting harvesters and using RTS-style base building. It's far more complex and layered than a pure FPS like CS2, requiring strategic thinking hand-in-hand with your shooting skills. It's a true hybrid experience. Set on a post-apocalyptic broken Earth, factions battle for control over resources and strategic assets like harvesters and factories. The narrative is a backdrop to the sprawling multiplayer conflict. Developed by Petroglyph Games, this was their first FPS hybrid, and while development has been paused, a pre-launch demo was available on Steam in June 2024. This shows they're serious, and it's a concept that definitely feels soon to market. If you prefer a more straightforward, grounded tactical shooter without the crazy twists, Ghost Gunners might just be your speed. This one shares some core DNA with Counter-Strike 2 in its genre, but stands on its own. Ghost Gunners emphasizes tactical shooting and team coordination, very much like CS2. It's objective-based. Think bomb planting and defusal, typically in 5v5 setups. You'll need strategic positioning, clear communication, and precise gunplay. While CS2 is known for its refined gun mechanics and esports-oriented balance, Ghost Gunners offers that similar intense, skill-based tactical experience, but perhaps with customizable loadouts or mission variety that set it apart. It leans into a general military or paramilitary operations theme, with elite soldiers on covert missions. No deep narrative, but a solid foundation for tactical engagements. Generally considered an indie or smaller scale tactical shooter. While it doesn't have the massive backing of Valve, it's out there for players looking for a solid tactical fix right now. From human soldiers to malfunctioning mechanical mayhem, get ready for BADMAD Robots. This free-to-play, team-based multiplayer shooter throws you into a dystopian, post-human future where robots rule. It's intense 5v5 team-based action, but you play as unique robot characters with classes like tanks, damage dealers, and support. Each robot has special abilities and crazy weapons: hand cannons, hammers, jetpacks, rocket launchers. Game modes include Team Deathmatch and Control Point. Unlike CS2's uniform human teams, BADMAD Robots brings RPG elements, deep customization, and a character-driven experience, all with an esports focus. Oh, and it's got NFT integration for player-created content, which is a whole other level. Robots have replaced humans and gone rogue. Now defective robots form gangs fighting for dominance and resources in an abandoned city. You assemble your squad of unique robot fighters. Developed by Acid Rainbow Studio with industry veterans from Rainbow Six Siege and Call of Duty on the team. It's launched on Immutable and available on platforms like Steam. This is one you can jump into and experience right now. If you want your tactical shooters with a dose of cinematic realism and cutting-edge tech, then Black Vultures' Prey of Greed will blow you away. This game is pushing the boundaries of tactical FPS with Unreal Engine 5 visuals and next-gen AI. It's fast-paced tactical combat with a unique life ticket system that limits respawns, ratcheting up the tension and realism. Team-based looting is key, requiring intense coordination. You'll wield hyper-realistic firearms with extensive customization. But the biggest game changer, Viper, an AI-powered combat device developed with NVIDIA, providing real-time battlefield analysis and adapting to your behavior. Plus, modes like Cargo Rush involve 3 faction standoffs and psychological warfare. It's a deep, immersive, high-stakes tactical experience that adds so much more than CS2's 2-team structure. Set in a fractured war zone 6 years after global collapse, disbanded special ops soldiers fight for survival and wealth in lawless territories. It's a gritty narrative of trust, limited resources, and intense faction conflicts. Developed by This Means War Studio, a WMAID subsidiary, using Unreal Engine 5. They're planning a global playtest in July 2025 to refine the combat, with the full release expected in 2026. This one is definitely on the soon horizon, and it's worth the wait for its visual fidelity and innovative AI. Dive into a neon-soaked, AI-controlled dystopia with DEFECT. This Cyberpunk squad-based shooter isn't playing by the traditional rules when it comes to team sizes. DEFECT features insane 4v4v4v4 multi-objective, multi-finale face-offs. That's right, 4 teams battling it out simultaneously. The gameplay is all about SWAT tactics, futuristic weaponry, and tech-driven combat in complex objective scenarios that go beyond simple bomb defusal. It's an immersive shooter with strategic team coordination at its core, set in a tense, high-tech Cyberpunk environment. While CS2 offers pure 5v5 competitive play, DEFECT introduces chaos and dynamism with its multi-team format. You're in a dystopian future where AI controls the city through oppressive police forces, battling rogue gang factions. The narrative focuses on faction warfare and urban control in a gritty Cyberpunk setting. DEFECT is an indie title available on Steam, and it's relatively recent and drawing attention for its unique multi-team format. Definitely a game you can check out and play right now if you're looking for something different. Finally, for those who demand ultimate realism and tactical depth beyond competitive rounds, you need to know about Ready or Not. While not a direct competitive alternative to CS2, Ready or Not is the undisputed king of tactical realism in the FPS space. This isn't about fast reflexes, it's about meticulous planning, breaching, negotiation, and non-lethal options as you lead an American SWAT team against violent criminals and terrorists. It's a slower-paced, simulation-oriented gameplay focusing on clearing rooms, managing hostages, and coordinating every move in high-stakes, narrative-driven scenarios. It supports solo and co-op multiplayer. If you love the tactical part of tactical shooters and want something that feels incredibly real and deliberate, rather than CS2's competitive round-based structure, this is it. It's set in a crime-ridden California city in 2025. You lead an LSPD SWAT unit against violent criminals and terrorists. The story unfolds through interconnected missions, from drug busts to hostage rescues, all set against a dark backdrop of societal collapse. It's deep, immersive, and truly impactful tactical experience. Developed by Void Interactive, Ready or Not has been in early access since 2021 and has been praised for its incredible attention to tactical detail. It's consistently updated, available on PC, and you can play it right now for the ultimate realistic SWAT experience. Whew, what an incredible lineup of tactical shooters, from MOBA-infused battles to multi-team chaos, time-bending mechanics, and ultra-realistic SWAT sims. The future of FPS gaming is looking absolutely blinding. Whether you're sticking with CS2 or ready to explore these new frontiers, there's no shortage of intense, skill-based action coming your way. So, which one of these games are you most hyped for? Which one do you think could genuinely challenge Counter-Strike 2's crown? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more awesome gaming content, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. Until next time, keep those headshots clean.